Hi, welcome back. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of an issues. Don't know what was happening, but I tried to avert it because I could tell something was happening. But we are in combat. Let's get back. Apparently everyone's been totally innocent. And although that said, we did start with some map rolls as we came back. So in the meantime, we've had Red start moving in and through a fire. Well, not a fire, but a bomb. They're grenades. I gotta remember they're not fire. They're grenades. They explode with shrapnel. So who are you throwing that shrapnel with, Trin?
Well, I think I'll throw it on this thing right here.
Yep.
And I think I will exclude the 3 friendlies within range.
Oh, that's right, because yours is a lot bigger now.
Yeah, but they're also precise, so they only.
Yeah.
There's shards of shrapnel that just happen to block certain people who I want them to block.
Yeah.
Just a perfect outline around us.
So the first one is a hit, takes 10 points of fire damage and shrapnel. And you kill another swarm. Is it 5 foot or 10 foot for the...
It's 10 foot.
Okay, so you probably need to update that. And the minimum damage is?
The minimum damage would be, let me see here.
6.
6. Yeah.
Wow, so somehow your bomb explodes and the shrapnel just seems to miss all of the friends around you perfectly and almost takes out another
It's not an
group.
accident! I use certain ceramics that break in the right spots. It's all about discipline.
Total accident. Jabbersnatch, you are currently under the grappled condition. You can choose to get an escape artist check or essentially another grapple to get out of that. Or you can choose to essentially do the same roles and be the prominent grappler in that grapple. Which would you like to do?
Is a grapple like? Can I still attack things? I just want to go for the crows.
You can
and try to eat one. I don't care that Bitey's like biting me. I just want a crow. That's all I want.
You can do things which take one. You can do things that take one-handed attack, as well, in that grapple attack. You do take a little bit of a penalty to it though.
Okay. I'm gonna try to swipe and grab a bird blindly
Okay, great.
with my gauntlet of spikes, or my spiked gauntlet. There we go. That's my only hand
I
attack.
forgot about that. That makes things fun. Mr. Birdie's grappling someone with spikes.
Oh yeah, covered in fish hooks.
Yeah.
He regrets everything.
Okay.
Well, I think I missed the bird.
You missed the bird. What's the rules for spikes with your spiked armor?
It says. Spiked armor.
By the way, Kiwi vanished for a bit. Him and Trian switched.
I saw it. Yeah,
overlay.
I saw it.
Sorry.
It's alright.
It happens more than often.
Yeah. The chorus are
Chorus will
doing
do it that
work
way.
down the road, so I don't know if they're messing with my internet.
Oh, okay. So your outfit, your armor with spikes, which can deal damage in a grapple or as a separate attack.
Okay, so can, not does.
It can. So I
Would
think I
you-
have to do it intentionally.
Yeah, that's the one thing I
But I
wanted to
do
word in.
have. I do have a damage thing for my spiked armor.
Yeah. I did,
So I guess it depends on how hard Bitey is biting me and hurting himself.
well,
Oh,
no,
he's not.
When you're
He's
being
just trying
hugged.
to.
it's just
Well, if
trying
he's biting your
His
pants.
raccoon hands.
Yeah.
Bear hugs? No, this is raccoon hugs.
Yeah, it's raccoon hugs. So, are you choosing to do damage to Bitey, or are you electing not to do damage to Bitey? Because it is your call.
I'm electing to do damage to the crow,
Well, you're not going to do
But I
damage to the
missed.
crow because you
Yep.
missed.
but I missed. So that is what I'm doing.
Okay, just wanted to make sure on that. We have 2 crow attacks. I think one for red and one for Jabber Snatch. Let's get these cones out here. So they do a swarm attack. Let's do this. So the one on red. Misses with a 2.
Yeah, that's a big miss.
Just yeah, no. And
Wow.
4 points of damage on Mr. Bitey, plus a distraction.
Just cawing in Mr. Bite's face.
Yeah, it's essentially clawing. Yep. Clawing,
Oh, I said
clawing,
claw.
clawing.
Ooh.
And we'll move on to Screech.
Claws and caws.
Well, I will move forward.
Yay, we can now see you. This is where I'd zoomed in.
And this.
Now one.
Yikes.
Does that still even hit? No, thankfully. God damn.
Even with the +2.
Just miss. So your shot goes through the swarm, right through the middle of the swarm. It just comes out the other end with no birds attached to it. That's all.
That was awarded, you stupid birds!
That's a good way to get a quick shish kebab.
If you hit,
Don't you cross me!
Jank, what were you up to? Jank or
Okay.
Mr. Barty?
Buddy, just eat the birds instead. So he'll.
Barty shakes his head.
But I'm sure he will scratch.
Scratching. Yeah, claw attacks for this one only. They do not look edible.
14.
That's a hit.
Burn all the bacteria off.
Ooh, okay. 7.
Actually,
Damages.
9.
Oh, 9. Yeah,
+2 to attack and damage now.
Yep,
nice.
that's a kill. He leaps up and swipes the last remaining ones out of the air.
He'll try and grab one for Jabba. Pass it to Jabba.
Oh, this is not going to end well. What would you like to do with Jank?
So he's gonna move this way and actually, yeah, I think he'll just hang out here and watch what's going on.
So, nothing.
Yep, observing. I'm looking for more, keeping an eye out in case more birds come.
A
Nothing.
lawn chair and bag of popcorn here.
But he's got his little pixie dagger ready.
Libs.
So I'll scoot around red and help him with these. Should I touch of combustion is a good question.
Always touch of combustion. Silly question.
Anything burny.
What would Babagoo gone to?
Eat them.
What happened last time you damaged Red?
Nothing fun. So I'll shock and grasp instead.
Eight.
The shocking grasp I believe that's a
think
miss.
An 8 against touch AC.
I don't think it's gonna hit even touch AC. Let's see. Touch, nope. Flying creatures are hard to touch as they fly about.
I'm super easy to hit with touch attacks.
Red.
All right. Well, since one's like flowing right up to me, I'll just draw my short sword and start stabbing.
Oh, these are swarms. This is not one. This is a swarm of multiples.
Yeah, but it's right beside
Yeah.
me, so it's not really in prime throwing.
No, it's not throwing location. No, it's not good. But you sweep your short sword across and about, and you take out several of them.
5 damage.
Oh, that's right. +2s. I think we just need like bardic song damage die,
Yeah.
like just put on the sheets. So whenever the bardic song's there, you click that as well. Add that to
Yeah.
damage.
That'd be cool.
Anything else with your abilities or attacks or?
No, that's all I can do.
Yep. Jabber snatch. You hear less
Seeing that
fluttering.
my arms are clearly too short to grab these birds, I take out my whips and start flailing.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch one of them.
Wait,
I don't see where they are.
am
No,
I in
you don't.
range?
Wow.
Yeah, you and Age.
Wow.
Wow.
Roll a D2. High being high. That's you're in range. That's jank.
Smack! Just like hits you in the eye. Ow.
I need that.
1 point of slashing.
Yep.
I finally hit something with my thing.
If only you took the dodge action as you were standing out there, but no.
You can.
And then I'll move in a random direction. Well, actually, because I can feel the wall that I'm standing on, I will move along the wall. My movement and try to find all these birds that I don't know if are actually here.
Actually moving with a semblance of competence for once.
Yeah. That's not normal. It's weird. But we'll accept it. It's good.
I think I get to that corner because that ends. So I walk on the wall and then feel that there's an edge and I'm like, whoops.
Why you just don't trip and fall onto flibs? So many spikes.
We have the carrion still there. We'll do another. We'll change attacks to flibs then.
Oh, great.
But sharing the love.
Showing the hate more like.
Huh?
They hate us equally. I'm not
That's a
sure
miss.
9 hits. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 9's gonna miss. As they flutter about. Screech.
I guess I will just try that again. Maybe get there. I'll move one step closer. Wow!
One. And a nat 1 on damage.
Wow!
Damn.
Again, you shoot right through the swarm, through the cloud of the swarm. And to make matters worse, it shoots right between Flibs and Red. And then also just misses Jabber Snatch on the wall and just comes down and hits the wall right beside Corporal Barty.
Trick shot!
And then hits the wall and then bounces off the wall and then goes to the left and lands at the feet of Jank.
I think he lost.
That was really impressive of me!
But there's not a single bird on the arrow after all of that.
I guess he
I
never
did that on
claimed to be the
purpose.
greatest archer.
Greatest
Yeah, wow.
bard,
That is
not
a
greatest
trick.
archer.
I'll add that to my repertoire.
Bouncing arrow. Jank, Mr. Barty.
So, first order of business is move out of range.
Are you ducking behind cover?
Yes, there's a wall. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And then, can I go 1, 2, 3? And I'll swipe at this fellow.
Yep.
Probably just the claws. Oh no, I'll use a bite. See how many I can stuff in my mouth.
All of them apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he looks more like a squirrel right now. He's got all these birds in his mouth.
All these undead birds in his mouth. Rotting, disgusting, diseased.
He's a raccoon. That's fine.
He's not a goblin though, so he does have higher standards than us.
Yeah.
But he is used to our standards.
Learning. Like, as everyone goes to the trash, he has his like little napkin, like he's like tucked in, like his bin.
It's red and white checkered. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he would be washing his food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's a raccoon, he would be washing it.
Yeah.
He might spit some out. He's better than a goblin.
The only member of my company that washes his hands.
He is better than the goblins. He's second in charge.
There's no. Yeah. It's undisputed.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back to it.
As the carrions are... Yep, they're good. So as you look down the path to the manor house in front of you, the path splits to the north and to the south.
And it looks like they both lead to doors. Is that right?
They both lead to double doors. Yes, I'm putting Go back into the party.
Does one look like more of a front door than the other?
It's actually hard to tell from the outside. The path looks like it hasn't been used for many years, so it's not as if you can find the path which has been used the most.
Well, let's just go to one.
Ah, yes.
Do I have my leash? Otherwise, I'm going to roll the d8s to figure out where I go. I might fall off a cliff. Who knows?
200, 300.
Somebody grab Jabba's tail!
You're right there. Get him.
I think we need a wagon with a shrubbery on it that Java can just crawl all over.
Little push
Need
cart.
my little bird perch.
Yeah. A little push cart with a swing and a perch. Yeah.
We could also use it for hiding. Travel bush.
You say that, but one of the times we ran We Be Goblins, someone did that. Someone cut one of the bushes, and I want a bush to hide in. So I just gave him a token, and he moved the token like as his little hiding bush all over the map.
All right, well, there we go.
Colonel.
All right. So how do these doors open? Is there like a handle or something?
So doors open by there's hinges on the side and there's a latch in the middle. And you turn a knob or a handle, and that unlocks a mechanism which then opens the door. You either pull or push.
I lost you when you said something about hinges. Can you repeat?
Well, let's be on the quest. The test.
Oh, kid.
Quiz
Well, I
and
found a
test.
tree, so I guess that's where I'm going.
Oh god, no. So the doors will open outwards,
Okay.
and there's two, and they look quite ornate.
Well, this looks important.
Kick it in.
Yeah. It opens out. I pull the doors open.
I've got to actually reset up because I lost it all with the blue screen, so give me a moment if you can. There.
How tall is this tree I'm in?
A foot.
2 stories.
Oh,
Nice.
gosh.
God, we're gonna
Fatal.
try and get on the roof.
It's a 3-story building.
Uh,
Well, I got to the second floor.
Great.
it's gonna jump through a window.
There are windows. If you could see
Can't
them.
see him though. Yep.
If you could see them. Yeah. So yes, the doors are outward. Have you tried opening them?
That's what I mentioned. I opened them up.
They are locked.
Okay, I will.
Good.
You fail to pick the lock.
This lock is tough.
Yep.
Flips, you give it a try.
Fine. Give me some room.
All right.
Picky the lock.
You fail to pick the lock.
Oh.
This is why I asked your maximum skills. So you try to look at the lock, and you fail to pick the lock. You do notice that they've got a little bit of the lock has a design on it as well, and you realise you've got a key for this.
That's melted.
Unfortunately, the key that you have is melted because it was in a fire which you set.
I do believe the key was melted, but the insignia was not. That's
The
how we
insignia
knew where to come.
was the only thing that was left.
All right, I'm going to go over here because I see windows,
Yes.
and I go up to this window, and then I take the back of my horse spear and smash it. We're going in the hard way.
All right then.
The fun way?
Now take off the I can too. Okay, so you can move yourself into the window after a bit of crashing and smashing. You should actually be able to move straight into it. Jabba's still up the tree though.
Come on.
Are there any windows up here?
I know. There's one down here and it's broken.
Get back to us, Chip.
Alright.
There are windows above.
So I roll my d8 to figure out where I am.
Up.
I
We're
guess
going
Which
down.
direction
not-
do I go?
We're not going in the sneaky way.
So
I
I guess I
think-
fall on top of Flibs as I get out of the tree.
Okay. Can I get a reflex save?
I am covered in fish hooks.
I think I managed to get out of the way,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah.
So that's one. That's one less damage. You both take 3 points of damage. As Flibs softens the fall.
Get on your flibs.
Where's the window?
So I'll give you a description of the location as well as you're coming through, because you're starting to
Feel
move
for
into the
big
house.
glass.
So the sound of the house straining and creaking gives this long, high-ceilinged room an additional sense of age and decay. The place smells damp, the unpleasant tinge of mold lingering in the air, as surely as the once stained. Surely as it stains the wooden floor, the walls, the furniture, and in pallid patches. Mouldering trophies hang along the northeast wall. A boar, a bear, a fire-pelt cougar, a stag. Yet pale in comparison to the monster on display in the centre of the room. Here crouches a 12-foot-long creature, the body of a lion, scorpion's tail fitted with dozens of razor-sharp barbs, a huge bat-like wings, and a deformed human face, or humanoid face. Can I have a perception check, please, DC? I won't say the DC, but perception check, please, before you move all the way in. Perception?
No.
Oh,
Or you're
nice.
already saying what it is?
Is this sight-based?
Sound.
Oh, yeah, finally. Can roll perception.
Ooh,
Yes, you can.
then I'll get body to.
And Java gets a nat 20.
What do I hear? I can hear everyone's heartbeat.
Jank rolled a 16 and got the same as Java's nat 20. Or Bitey.
Yeah. So, it's more. Jane can't really. Copper Body can't really express it, but Jabba Snatch, you hear the sounds of a female crying in the house. You can't pinpoint where, but you can just hear the sounds of like a female crying.
Fresh
Slap
tears,
around. Jank, I hear crying.
fresh tears, fresh tears, fresh tears.
Fresh tears, fresh tears.
Lunchtime.
Yes. I'm thirsty.
Red, you smell the familiar you smell the familiar like scent of burning hair. And I get to have some fun if it works. So, as you smell that burning hair, that burniness, the animal, the creature in front of you, transforms somehow into and I've got a picture for you. Like it transforms into a fiery image of itself and leaps forward at you and tries to attack you. It misses though, but as it attacks you, it also sends flaming barbs out of its tail, out towards the window, out towards Flibs, hitting, doing 15 points of fire damage
To Flibs.
to Flibs.
Oh, good. Thank goodness for resistance. I take 10.
And then as it leaps, it just disappears. And it's only both of you that saw this. Only Flibs and Red that saw this. No one else saw anything.
Also a DC
I never see
reflex
anything.
save to avoid catching fire.
DC 15 to avoid catching fire, please.
Nice.
So suddenly, you feel the flash of burning and everything, and you see it. No one else can see it, but you don't catch fire. So I forgot this one too.
What?
And that's the sound for it.
What just happened?
I know, some weird.
What happened? I didn't see anything.
Did you
All I
find
hear is
some
crying.
babies?
It was like this flaming thing jumped out of this animal here. Only one solution. I'm gonna head over here. What's this on the floor here?
Oh, okay. This is actual class is a different room, so give me a moment.
Oh, okay.
So a rather than gruesome so this is where I've had to correct it. A rather gruesome antique for humans would be, but for some of you, possibly a relative. What appears to be a mummified monkey head hangs on the northern wall. Its tiny mouth agape, a bell pull extends from the monkey's gaping mouth. A ratty throw rug partially obscures foul stains of dark mold that's colouring the floor underneath it, which is what's there.
Here's what I do not do. I do not say anything to Jabbersnatch. Nothing on the walls, that's for sure.
Okay, said really weird.
What do you mean there's nothing there? There's clearly a monkey head.
What?
But okay, there's a monkey head, but there's
Give it-
nothing hanging
where?
from its mouth.
Where is it? So I start patting the walls.
Flibs, you and I have to have a talk.
What?
One of those physical talks.
There'll be talking.
This is where the 5 in charisma comes into play.
Yeah, that works.
Essentially, what I want to do is I want to go over here, and then over to these windows, and I'm going to smash one.
Let's describe that room, that part of the area as well. So, a dining table, a mahogany dining table surrounded by chairs in this room. Twin sets of fireplaces loom to the west and east. Stained glass windows obscure what would have been a breathtaking view to the Lost Coast. Each window depicts a monster rising from the smoke pouring from a 7-sided box. From north to south depicted a gnarled tree with an enraged face. The next one, an immense hook-beaked bird with the sky blue and gold plumage. The third one, a winged centaur-like creature with a lion's lower body and a snarling woman's face, snarling woman's upper torso. And the last one, a blue squid-like creature with evil red eyes.
A Pegator?
I
Would you like to do a Arcana maybe, or a or something along them lines? Monstrology, if you've got it.
I could do an Arcana.
You can't really pick some of them. Like, maybe one of them being a treant. The first one, a treant, maybe. But the others, you don't really know. They could be other things. And Red, are you still going to break the
monsters?
windows?
Yeah, in fact, I think I'll break them all.
All of them.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
you
just
tell
gonna
me
work
the
my way
monsters look
down.
like?
Let's help. I want to break things.
And yet Red was the one that didn't want to break anything in the glassworks.
I'm gonna pick up this chair and throw it.
Yeah, that one wasn't some like freaky house with flaming lions.
I've freaked out Red. This is awesome. So you break every single one of them. And you notice one thing as you've now broken them, that the wind, like, you now have an amazing view of the Lost Coast. Like,
I don't.
Well,
I don't care at
Red
all.
does.
I don't care at all. I go over here, I grab the carcass, I go over here, and I huck it out the window.
So 12-foot mount. That's essentially a 12-foot mounted carcass, like mounted and
12
stuffed,
foot.
taxidermied.
Well,
Not going to fit out the
And-
windows. You're going to be
Do some
pushing
chopping.
and wedging.
then I cut
mean,
it.
Chop into pieces.
cut
Then
it.
I'm going to chop and then throw the various fillets out the window.
Okay.
Also, can Jabbersnatch do religion when Flibs said monsters as a worshipper of Demogorgon, Babagugan.
But does he describe them enough?
That's why I asked. Like, did you describe anything? What are these monsters?
He would tell Jabba what the monsters are.
Okay.
So enough description,
No.
and I'll allow you to do a religion for that check to try to guess what they are, or have an idea what they are. No. No.
Well, I tried.
And did you want to do a search check as well for the monkey head, because no one's telling you where it is?
Yeah. I got distracted momentarily from monsters, but then I was like, wait, no, there's a monkey head somewhere around here. And all I feel is glass. So my hands are bleeding now.
Well, it's different
As I'm
area.
feeling around for a monkey
Yeah,
head.
different area. The glass, like the windows, is a totally different area to where it was initially described. So, if you like to do a search, you can do that as well. I don't know how you're going to do a blind search, but if you come close to something,
Feeling.
yeah. Okay. So Jabbersnatch is getting closer and closer to that north wall and to the monkey head. Does anyone stop Jabbersnatch? Does anyone stop them?
No.
No?
I'm
They're really
probably
enthusiastic.
preoccupied.
Red's
right
preoccupied doing this. Yeah.
I'm breaking the furniture because Red's breaking things. So
What's Screech doing?
I mean, probably watching Red.
Okay.
Just vaguely looking. There's no shinies in here.
Okay. So
What a liar that guy was. Some lord.
I
come
don't.
break his stuff.
The windows would have been worth a fortune. The windows
Would have been.
themselves would have been worth a fortune. And so as Jabbersnatch reaches, you find the monkey head. No one stops you. No one there to stop what happens. There is essentially a monkey's head with what looks to be a rope in its mouth.
Oh, I'm going to take the monkey head off the wall. So I try to peel it off with
It comes
my
off the wall.
measly little strength that I have.
It comes off the wall easily.
Oh, really? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have to roll strength? Amazing.
No.
Great.
So you now have a monkey head with a rope pull in its mouth.
Awesome.
I was expecting you to pull the rope, but okay.
No, it's just mine now. I just want the head. I don't know what this dangly bit is, but I'm just having this head now. And I'm going to attach my monkey head to the Bargahest skull that I have, that I've been parading around as we've been traveling. I will combine the two, but I don't have any way to combine them.
A totem pole of
I
monster
just
heads.
tie them with my net, I guess. I take some fish hooks off of my armor and then take my fishing net and I'll just tie them together in my very crude way of combining these two.
Thankfully, no one told Jabbersnatch of the mounted heads in the entrance hole. All the mounted heads. Because that would be another trophy. So after a while, the basilisk, I think it was supposed to be, is chopped up and thrown out the windows down to the 200-300 foot drop off the cliff.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the sound of the splash with each one.
Yep,
And then
there's
the
a
next
splash.
one goes.
Yep.
All right, Flips, that should take care of that.
So it was Manticore.
Okay, let's remove that off the map then. Done. So you're in now a smashed up dining room.
I'm
There's
gonna go to this door.
a nice breeze coming through. So you step on the rug with the stains underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noticing that the monkey head is gone.
Yep, the monkey head is totally gone. And you go to that door.
I am now wearing it with my skull,
It's only like small.
but it's on top of the Burgohest, which is attached to it in some manner.
Okay.
I don't know if it's lopsided or not.
Okay. So you go to the door on the side of the hallway. Are you going to open the door? Or are you just listening to it, or?
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
I think we've dispensed with stealth.
No,
Although
really?
smashed mirrors, probably. Or windows, not mirrors. I can talk.
Going there. So you try to open the door and it seems stuck.
Stuck, not locked though. Like just like old and kind of.
Well, you
Stuck
turn
in
the
place.
handle and like it moves a little bit, as if like the damp and the rot and the house is just pushing onto it a bit further than it normally would.
Oh, I hope it's not load bearing. I'm gonna go over to this one instead. I don't trust that door.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to open this one.
Okay. So you open the door. It's not locked. Get up and put it there.
Clear.
So this dusty room features a long couch coated in white sheets of wispy fungus. Eddies of dust skitter along the warped floorboards, as if caught by a slight breeze. Yet there's no actual breeze in here. The windows are closed. The windows themselves are only emitting a small amount of light, with dark stained mold on the inside.
This place needs a good cleaning. All right, form up.
I am incredibly tempted to cast open close on this moldy door.
Is that what you're
Red
doing,
isn't
or-
there.
Yeah, Red's not there. Red, can I get a
An elf is
perception,
here, so-
please?
Jabba Snatch don't see anything.
No, this is for Red. Oh, actually, and for Screech, because Screech is at the doorway.
And Screech is kind of just following, kind of sulking a bit.
No shinies.
That lord was clearly a fake.
Okay. So, yeah, you're in the Red's in the room with the long couch, and the dust and the. There's another room off to the side.
Yep, I'm gonna open the door.
Again, the door seems to be a bit stuck.
All right, we're not going in there.
I did attempt open close on the one door here.
So you did do the spell?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the spell do? It opens, closes, will
Just
negates.
quietly tap it.
You can open and close a
chest.
door of your choice. Chest.
If anything resists this activity, such as a bar or a door or a lock or on a chest, the spell fails. But if there is anything physically additional that is blocking the door from opening.
It fails.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't think it's a bar, you just think it's stuck.
Dang.
Screech, you were in the room. Can I get you to do a listen check, please? A perception again.
Yeah, sure. Perception.
Yep, nope.
I'm really sulking.
I think where we go. And Kiri's off again.
Oh, jeez. All right.
It's okay, it happens. This one. You still hear this though. if it comes through. Probably not going to come through. You hear a woman's voice calling out, Laurie. And can I get a will check, please?
Oh. Will check.
Just from.
From Screech.
13.
13. You needed a 14.
Yeah.
So suddenly you feel like you feel scared, and you feel scared and worried that your daughter is in danger.
Oh no! Oh no, my daughter's shiny!
No. Your daughter, Laurie,
Fine.
is in
The
danger.
super shiny daughter.
My super shiny
You're
daughter, Laurie.
convinced. Like you're absolutely convinced that he's in danger, and you need to go find Laurie and escape the house before your husband gets to both of you.
Oh dear. Okay, so were there other doors? Like, okay, yeah.
Yes, there's
So
other
I
doors.
guess I know Red tried that one. So I'd just go over here and try like one of like this door. Just walk through them. Just walk through everybody. Try to open that door.
So, that door to the north, it seems to be a little bit stuck.
Oh no.
Screech! What's wrong?
Laurie, my daughter Laurie.
You have
Try
a
this
daughter?
door. Yes, of course I do. Just start trying to open that door.
Also
I need
seems,
to find
She has
her.
a daughter?
also seems a little seems a little bit stuck. Like the doors here may take a little bit of force to get through.
Spidey. We need his mighty strength.
Laurie, I need to find her.
Oh, clearly we've got to help Laurie. Come on.
Who's Laurie?
Wait, you listening? It's her daughter.
When did she have a daughter? She's just now bringing this up?
These things
Just now
pretty
wanting
important.
to find her daughter.
You should prioritize this daughter.
Just start.
Oh gosh.
All right, so I guess I go through this door. And try to help find Laurie. Laurie! So walking in the other room.
Can we try and Body try and bowl this door in?
Yeah, strength check. That's all it is.
He's not the strongest, but yeah. So he kind of sonic rolls into it, bounces off.
No, bounces off. Bounces off.
Good try.
Rings spill out.
Harsh, these stairs here, are they up or down?
They go up.
Oh, I can move Bitey now.
Let's face it, we're gonna have to go up eventually. Let's go up now.
Yeah,
Breach will just start rushing over there.
And snap out of it. You don't have any kids. I
Laurie!
forbid you to have marriage. Did you hear?
I need to find her though before my husband gets home.
But you're not married yet. The whole point was to get your fiance.
Everything's moving so fast.
Yeah.
I know.
And Jabbersnatch, I'm just
Also, I
looking
found a
at
door
Jabbersnatch is.
because I'm gone.
Wait, where's Jeb?
No.
Door!
The door opens if you use
Cool. No, wait, I don't see anything. Never mind, I just walk in.
it. There you go. You don't see anything, but you walk in.
All right, I feel for the walls and just keep feeling, Laurie! I didn't know you were Screech's daughter. She seems worried. It's so strange. I thought the only thing she cared about was gold.
Same. But a suggestion spell kind of overrides that. So I'm trying to find the description to see if there's anything that is not visual that I can give you cues on as you explore the room. And there's nothing that's not real visual.
Well, I think I feel a chair as I bump into that.
Yeah,
then I bump into the fireplace, and then I bump into the other chair. Then I feel some windows, find another wall, and then feel the other door.
Yeah, there's the scent of blood, of old dried blood.
I smell blood.
Near one of the chairs. Yeah.
Can I taste the blood and do a medicine check?
So where's this one? Vengeful. Okay.
I run a heal check.
You taste. Okay, so you taste the blood, and the blood is old. The blood is old and dried.
No, that's good.
It clearly came from an elderly person.
Clearly.
So, what is everyone else doing as they you can hear in other parts of the house Jabbersnatch bumping into things and moving about,
shouting, "I smell blood!"
and also calling out,
"It tastes like shit!"
I mean, as soon as Screech hears that, she just starts wailing even more. No, please!
Are the sounds distinct enough to tell where they're coming from?
To the south.
Mm.
Whatever we need, it's going to be upstairs, obviously. I didn't see a cellar door, so it's going to be upstairs. Never on the main floor.
Yeah,
You guys should know this by now. We've been doing this for a while.
Where
When
are the
has it ever
stairs? I
been
just
on
found
the
another
main
door.
floor?
Another door?
We need to make sure Jabba either doesn't murder us or get murdered.
We're on the stairs, Jabba. Follow the voices. Where do you hear
Is
us
this door
from?
open?
This door opens
You're not
if you
deaf.
try it.
I hear you through this door.
Now I've got to see
Find
it
another
again.
chair.
I've got to see
I
if there's
smack
any
into it.
descriptions that are not visual, but some of them are.
I think I stepped on a pile of wood.
There's
I
an
don't know what that
unnatural
is.
dampness to this room as you walk in. You can just smell that dampness and feel it all over you.
Ew.
And
My fur is gross now.
yeah, I mean it's not wet, but it's as if like the room has been sealed up for a long time, and it's just it hasn't been aired out for a very long time.
Human and gross.
I mean, I've described the curtains, but it's like, what? Why?
Can I open this other door?
As you try to open the other door, it
Flips?
seems to be stuck.
I can't open the door.
Which is funny because Flibbs is trying to open that door too.
From the other
So we're
side.
just like,
And again, it seems to be stuck. If you'd like to do a strength check,
okay.
possibly opposed, possibly together, it's a 50-50. Depending on if you're helping each other.
Two weaklings fighting against each other.
I mean, Flibbs will try and open the door.
I will also try to open the door.
You don't seem to open to the door. Like, you move it a little bit and like you're moving against each other. So Flibbs, you pull, like you feel like you've almost got the door, and then it pulls back, it snaps back at you. And you hear Jabba from the other side, I've almost got it!
Corporal, go fetch Jabba. And then I come over here and I grab Flips by the back of the collar.
Meanwhile, Screech, you have this urge to find your child.
Yeah, is there a door here?
No. So we're going to move you to another layer of the map
Okay.
because you have this absolute total drive to find your daughter. I've got to zoom up further than I hoped, unfortunately. But come on, move a little bit for me.
Sorry about the noise. It's like pounding with rain.
That's okay. So you're down if you scroll down, Ursame,
Yeah.
you're down a little bit further to a
Okay.
new version of the map.
Alrighty. So,
And you know where your daughter's room is as well. Your daughter's room is the northeast. Yeah, northeast of the
So-
place.
this one.
Yes.
So Screech is just rushing down that way. Laurie! I'm coming! Don't worry, I'm coming!
We better go find Larry as well.
Who's Larry?
Larry.
You shouldn't be able to go
There,
through the
son.
walls. You should not be able to go through the walls.
I mean, I can see the whole. Yeah, I mean,
Why? What the?
I can see the whole map. Like, I'm not. I will. Okay.
You're the DM.
Oh
now.
no, this one doesn't have dynamic lighting cutting it off.
Okay.
The other ones do for some reason. This one, for some reason, this one doesn't. So we'll leave it there for the moment, and we'll go back to the bottom floor with the calamity happening there. So Mr. Barty opens the door, opens the door, and it doesn't take much effort. Like, it really doesn't take much effort, but the door flies open, and those that can see, I can give a description to. This cozy little drawing room seems marred by an unnatural dampness. Thick sheets of mould cling to the curtains, that close over the southern window. The walls are bathed in a mould. And that's where Jabba Snatch was searching around.
Jabba.
Just like
You're
on the
all
side
getting
of the other
bathed
door with the
when
door
we
down.
finish this.
All right, let's go find Larry.
Where did Screech go?
You don't know.
Must have gone upstairs. Come on. She was in the stairwell.
Okay, well, that's a bit bigger. There's a big map. Hate these transitions.
Mm.
Next one. There you go.
All right. Well, I imagine when I get about there, I'm going to see Screech.
Yeah. So as you get about there, so I arrange for everyone as they come up the stairways in what order you will be.
Probably in front.
There we go. And it's at that point where Screech goes out of view and opens the door and goes into a bedroom.
Laurie!
Still calling out Laurie.
Larry!
I swear you guys are more trouble than you're worth. I'm going to down a potion before we move forward.
Just making sure I've got the right room actually here. Just want to make sure there's importances to things. Yeah, that's right. So the entire, like, as you open the room, The entire, like, you see the walls freshly painted with like children's designs and just like really brightly coloured paintings of forests and of castles and of animals. Not very well done, but done by the child, done by Laurie's hand. You see Laurie at the bed looking up to you, her beautiful human eyes looking back into your own, and you hear, like, you see the fear in her face, and he says, what's on your face, Mummy? What's that? Can I get and can I get a will save, please?
Roll higher than a 14 this time, or a 13 this
Yeah,
time.
this might be one you want to roll higher.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
21.
And as she says that, you feel like it's like scratching, like an itching to your face. But then you see your daughter, her face started, like, as she's commenting about what's on your face, you see on her face like a rash starting and like boils to start, and she starts clawing and clawing and clawing at her face and at her skin, and she claws through her skin right in front of her.
I mean, I'd rush for her. No, stop, no, don't do that.
Poltergeist.
The kid, by the way,
That's-
who's the same size as Screech.
Yes.
Probably.
And as you pick her up in your arms, and are you trying to restrain her, or are you trying to
Restrain, like to stop her from like holding her wrists,
Yeah.
trying to make her stop.
Yeah. So you're trying to restrain, trying to stop, and she's screaming and just in so much pain, and you can see the blood just washing over her body as she scratched her skin away from her body and from her face specifically. Her eyes just hanging in the sockets. And it's at that point where everyone else walks up the hallway.
Well, Screech is sobbing.
Harry.
That's a shame.
I'm getting tired of these goblins running everywhere.
You said it's upstairs.
Yep. He's a little bit bigger after drinking that last potion. Not a lot bigger, but a little bit.
Okay.
More muscular for sure.
Reds on the juice.
I didn't see that, but yep, okay.
Oh, I had a yeah.
Yep.
I walk in.
As you see Screech, and we'll do a description of the room again because, yeah, I kind of lied. The entire bedroom is caked with a spongy layer of dark green, blue, and black mold. A disgusting, although like the mold is just really overpowering in its stench, and you can see on the ground near the bed, where Screech is standing, what looks to be the outline of two bodies, but when I say bodies, it's more where the mold has like taken the form of two bodies on the floor, the shape of two bodies on the floor, long since dead, and Screech is holding up nothing in the air. There's no paintings on the walls. There's no.
I grab Screech by the shoulders and shake. Stop out of it!
Let me go!
Stop out of it! Stop out of it! Stop out of it!
Let me go! Stay away from Laurie!
You're hysterical!
Did you find Harry?
And you start to, like, Screech comes back into her own mind again, not knowing who this Laurie is or not knowing where you are, why you're standing there.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right.
Did you find Larry?
That's called loving care and guidance.
Get out of there so I can burn the room.
Did I find some shinies again?
Follow me. This room's getting burned.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Burn it up.
It's you, Flibs. Burn it.
Flibs will use his fire jet
Yep.
to set the room ablaze.
Okay. You use fire jets to try to set the room ablaze. Are you just trying to burn the room down, or are you trying to like burn?
Just trying to burn away the mold.
Okay. Okay. Can I get a? I think that's right. A will save, please.
Oh, good. That one. Oh dear.
Okay. So I think you failed. Just a little bit. So as you try to burn the mold away and try to burn the room, you feel a presence, not from the room itself, but from all around you, above, below, everywhere. And it just starts crushing you, and starts crushing and crushing and crushing your mind and your soul. And fear spell. It says 1 round plus 1 round per level. I'm not going to give you a level here, but let's just say it's high. And you're under the fear condition.
Why? What's going on? What?
Is he looking for Larry too?
Coming.
the burning only just started out of his hands and then stopped.
So he's just looking around in fear, just turning around, just trying to see what's going on.
Oh, I'm getting pissed off.
Uh-oh.
So that'll be his mutagen,
Which
a
would,
bit bigger.
so you're enlarging yourself now?
Not quite
Yeah,
large
yeah.
size. No, I didn't enlarge.
Okay.
Mutagen, so about 7 feet right now. And I come over here and I kick these doors open. Whoever's doing this, I'm gonna find you.
Okay, so you kick those doors open. Let's open those for you. I don't need to open because it's not there.
You don't. I can see.
Like when doing GM prep, you check and it's like, yeah, no problem. You see the first one, think, yeah, no problem. Didn't see the other ones. Didn't have anything here. It's like, really? Okay, so you kick the doors open, and where am I? I've got to scroll back down because I was in a totally different place. Because that spell 12, okay. This large room features 2 padded chairs, a long couch facing a wide oak alcove lined with stained glass windows. These windows depict a diverse array of animals, plants. From north to south, there is a large, pale, ghostly scorpion, a gaunt man holding his arms up as a dozen bats hang from him, a moth with a strange skull-like pattern on his wings, a tangle of dull green plants with bell-shaped flowers, and a young maiden sitting astride a well in a forest while a spindly spider the size of a dog descends along a string of webbing above her. And that's what you see as you burst open the double doors into the gallery.
Clear. Then I head over here and I kick these ones in.
Okay. Scrollings. Close. A stone fireplace sits in the northwestern portion of this chamber. Paintings hang on the walls to the north and south, each covered with a thick sheet of dust. Cobwebs obscure each of the subjects from view. And there's a double doors at the end.
Clear. I walk up and smash those.
Is anyone else doing anything during this time?
I mean,
how do you compete with Red? Like,
yeah, just kind of watching Red.
Like, yeah, woo. Thinking about spells, what I should cast on Red to make him destroy things faster.
bull strength.
I've got bull strength already. Actually, that was the first potion I quaffed.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe I'll learn a difference.
Is anyone going to try to clean off the paintings to see what they are or who they are?
I don't see paintings, so I'm going to sniff the wall or sniff the air and hear around walls to see if I sense something.
Yeah, you can do a perception.
Loads.
Also, I like how we all just abandoned Flibs.
Yep.
Yeah,
To
goodbye,
a sphere.
You're well
No,
loved.
he's exactly weird.
Speaking of Flibs, just tiny running footsteps.
Just the quiet sniffling of Flibs.
But where is Flibs running?
Away. That's all the frightened condition does. You need to run away.
But the problem is that like it's all around you.
Yeah, so he's just running.
There's no from this direction I can go this way. It is everywhere around you.
Yeah, so he's seeing if leaving the house helps.
Okay. So you don't hear anything or smell anything, except for maybe like you sense that there's cobwebs on the walls, like thin like dust and cobwebs. Like I'll give that easily. But then Red then bursts open the next lot of doors. This bedroom is the furniture in this bedroom, while dusty and unkempt, does not exhibit major signs of water or mold damage. The one exception is a dark stain near the desk, near the northern wall, so northern window.
Claire!
Oh gosh.
Come back out. Wander down the hallway. Smash that door open.
Wait. I've got to jump on the bed.
What's Jabbersnatch doing?
Oh, well, I hear Jank jumping on the bed, and I'm going to go find that bed so I can jump on it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Always monkeys jump on his bed.
Yeah.
So Jabbersnatch, as you go into the room, see, this is a different one. Gonna have to work around, but as you walk into the room, can I get a perception check, please? And then a will save. Yep, and then a will save. This one's a fun one for Jabbersnatch.
Nice.
Okay. So as you go into the room, you notice something. You notice something that is a bit strange. You notice there's a dagger on the desk. that you can see.
I see a dagger. I see a desk.
Yeah.
I see things.
Yeah.
I
You
immediately
see-
stop my tracks, and then I drop to the floor, prostrate myself, and pray to Baba Gugan. I have sight. Baba Gugan, hear me.
What the?
You have blessed me with the vision.
So then I get, well, would you like to accept a failure on your save?
Absolutely, if I feel that it is Baba Gugan blessing me.
Because
Hell yeah.
this happens
Yeah,
just
yeah,
after
why are they
noticing.
running
No, get back in
praying
there.
to Baba Gugan.
Get back in there.
I start
Really?
doing my thing.
This happens.
Is he-
This happens in an instant. You're
Oh,
jumping on
okay.
the bed. This happens in an instant. This happens like at the same time as what's going on. So if you're
It's
automatically
scary.
failing, you're going. You accept. You feel this. How can I put it? Where is it? So you feel a compulsion that you've done something wrong, and that you must make amends for what you have done wrong. And
I immediately cast Channel Divinity.
no, your hand, without even thinking, your hand reaches out for that dagger.
Okay, and then I cast Channel Divinity. I will stab my hand, I guess.
Oh,
Jank,
gosh.
Sacrifice must be made.
Jank, you see Jabbersnatch turn, like jumping up and down on the bed with you. It was great fun. Then you see Jabbersnatch stop, turn, look, and I mean look at the desk, reach over, pick up a piece of wood that's jagged and sharp, and immediately go right across Jabbersnatch's throat with his own hand.
What are you doing?
Can I still get that Channel Divinity off them? Ah!
That's a big no. What's going on?
So we'll do an initiative to see if you can actually interrupt, but he's reaching and he's about to run across his neck. So localized initiative between the two, if you can stop him. If you can react fast enough to stop him.
Yes. I want to stop them.
So I won't even bring up the initiative order because we don't need that.
Oh my
God.
gosh.
Oh, dear.
Stop rolling.
Oh dear.
Lord, a
Oh.
sacrifice must be made.
Maybe. Oh, I can't even.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh,
no.
dear.
Yeah.
Of course. When are we going to play a diceless game?
Okay, on the upside, it's a piece of wood. So can I get a piece of wood which you're automatically doing a coup de grace on yourself? So it's 2d4 plus twice your strength.
Plus twice the strength.
And no, that's not twice the minus on for your strength.
Yeah.
please.
Are you sure?
So just 2d4 damage.
Okay.
Roll like me.
I was gonna say, my strength is -2,
I know,
so I guess that's a -4.
No. So you run the what you believe is a dagger across your throat. In your fit of guilt and fit of your suicidal attempt.
Can I still get that Channel Divinity off?
You can get your Channel Divinity off.
All right.
This is not you being in control. This is something else being in control of you, though.
I sacrifice myself and everyone around me. A sacrifice must be made.
What is it?
It's an ouch.
Let me read it.
Actually, no.
There's a little more.
Reading through the description, you can't. This is something else taking control. This is a compulsion.
Aw, man.
Just like Screech's compulsion to find Lori or Lukey or Loki or whoever else.
Larry.
This is a
Lauren.
compulsion that you have failed and you need to commit suicide.
All right. A sacrifice must be made. Sacrifice.
And the sacrifice is you.
Sacrifice.
And it's you.
I have failed.
So,
Baba Gugan, I do not deserve to live.
Jank, what's your reaction? You react second.
Gotta stop this. I was thinking grappling, but that's just not going to work. Actually, no. I'll full strength on Bitey, and I'll get Bitey to stop this nonsense.
Okay, so bull strength. Yes, no problem. You just get some more strength. And Bitey's going to do a grapple.
Yeah. Get it! Get him! Stop that dagger! Oh, sorry. I don't know why I rolled initiative instead of that. Is it the C and B I roll?
Yeah. C and D against Z and B. And I'm guessing because Jabbersnatch is blind, it's going to be really low.
So it's...
Although Jabbersnatch can see right now.
No.
Oh, that's amazing, actually.
Well, usually it's a 4, my CMD. So I don't know what Blessed's guess.
I don't think it's going to be a 4, but I don't think it's going to be more than 19.
Yeah.
So Jabbersnatch jumps up and leaps hold of your arm, which you've got the
It was
knife.
a 23 with the +4.
Got hold of the arm with the knife, which is actually just a piece of wood. And you're both under the grappled condition. You can hear, like, the others can start hearing screams and stuff going on in that room.
Something's wrong! Jabba can see!
I'm tired of waiting! And I can start coming around. I've had enough of this!
Poor Flibs.
You are all going to be punished now! And I start grabbing goblins. Ah!
Well, Jabbersnatch is currently being grappled.
Okay. So yeah, Corporal's the only one doing his job here.
Mm-hmm.
So the only other one I see to grab is Jank. So I grab him. Come on!
And I know this is going to fail, but Nick, would you like to do a strength check to try to pull everyone out the window?
What?
Yeah, sure. With my -2,
I
absolutely.
know this is going to fail, but that's the next line of what happens here.
Wow, 13.
If you can't,
A sacrifice must be made.
any
I
one of
see
you can,
all of my failures.
any one of you can beat that. So I'm guessing
Do I have to roll
Well,
that done. You only needed one to pass to save
Okay.
everybody.
I grab. You're not going anywhere.
It's like a big pylon.
You have been misbehaving.
Red, as you're doing that, you see the blood still streaming down from Jabbersnatch's throat.
I didn't do it. Come on.
As Jabbersnatch takes an additional bleed damage of 1.
It's like clawing at my neck to kill myself. A sacrifice must be made.
Is anyone doing anything to try to snap out?
So I want to know: is Jabbersnatch like actively bleeding?
Jabbersnatch is bleeding.
Okay, I'm gonna grab their arms, pull them behind their back, and then I like hang them in front of Jank, and I'm like, "Fix this."
I'll try. I'll
Do it.
I'll cast 4 hit points of healing.
That's enough to seal the wound.
I did something.
Just like biting, trying to bite at his hands.
Red does not seem to notice.
That one's biting, not you.
Spidey's still got the arm with the hang off the arm with the piece of wood.
Yeah.
Even though it's behind the back now, he's still.
Can he try and pull the dagger away? Is that possible?
You can try. I would say another strength check, opposed strength check to try to do the disarm version.
Okay, strength, just straight.
Yeah. Strength versus strength. So you got a bit of advantage there, and
So that's
don't worry,
plus
Nick, you can't beat
4.
that. You cannot beat a 24 with your -2. As it's ripped out of your hand, and you come to, and Jabberson,
and you're like hanging from midair, from behind. You feel you're being shaken. You see two very large hands.
you
But
don't
can they
see.
still see is the question.
Oh no, you feel two very large
Yeah.
hands, and hot breath on the back of your neck as you hear, "I see my mistake now. I've been too soft on you all."
Mateo is just like going wild, trying to slap you and then trying to bite your hands. It's like a wild animal.
But you have come to. You're back to your normal.
Oh, I'm still just a wild animal.
Yeah, you
like
still.
that's just normal. I'm being grappled. I'm just thinking I'm in danger.
Come on, everyone. I got this one. And I come
All
over
right, all
here.
right. Well, at least I got to jump on the bed.
Yes, you did. Where's Flip's gone? And
Oh,
Screech?
He's out of the house by now.
Are you doing a jabber flips?
Yeah, you'd be out of the house by now.
Yeah.
Is Screech trying to follow? Didn't hear you.
I think we've lost your volume.
No, this. I
Okay.
accidentally muted it on this. I'm just trying to
And
not
Kiwi.
be too close to Red.
Okay.
I
Red-
don't
Red's
want picked
unhappy.
up again. I mean, I was gonna kind of timidly mention to Red, like, should I mention, the Flip's ran down the stairs, but I don't think now's a good time. I'm just keeping a distance away.
No, he looks testy.
I feel like Red might, murder the messenger, so to speak.
He might. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Speaking of murder, Flibs, as you exit the house, you feel that presence abate, and that pressure on your skull and on your body abates. But as you exit the house, you just see in front of you all the birds are on the trees. Like many thousands of these birds
Great.
are just watching you as you stand with your back to the front door, or so not to the front door, but to the window. And there's a tree right in front of that window, right above it, and it's just covered in these same birds. And you can see all the other trees are covered in those birds, looking at you quietly.
Man.
Just gonna slowly back into the house.
Where's my boy Blue?
You slowly back into the house, and you feel that pressure, but not as bad. You feel an imminent sense of danger outside the house. Just feel scared a little bit inside. And you're essentially in the front parlor room again.
Unfortunately, I can't move Flibs over there.
Yeah, but I know kind of where you are. And so is everyone going back to the front parlour to pick up flips?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. What I'm doing is I'm lifting Jabba Snatch up above my head, and so I can kick, and I kick this door right in front of me.
Oh, can I get a strength check, please?
That.
And it opens. It flings open to reveal a small room which looks to be another stairs going down.
Going down.
Yes.
Oh, and down the rooms.
Well, let's check it out. And I'm not even looking behind me. But Jabba's coming with me.
Just squirming around trying to bite him, but can't reach.
Well, you might be biting my hands, but he doesn't seem to notice.
I do negative damage, so it wouldn't matter.
If you want to roll some damage now and again, you go ahead.
Okay,
I'll take it off. But he doesn't. He's beyond feeling pain at this point.
Oh gosh.
And Kiwi seems to have vanished again.
Have I?
Yay.
All right. Let me try again.
Okay, so while everyone else goes down through one set of stairs, Red, you go down another set of stairs, and you find a small door at the end.
Ah. Well, I kick it open because I know where it is as a player, but as a character, I do not. So I just kick.
Roll a strength check, because this is one of the other, not barred, but just stuck doors.
Stuck ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
And now you've got the strength to be able to deal with them without any big issue. There you go.
This dumb house goes in circles. Well, now I've had it. I'm not patient for doors anymore, so I go over across this one and kick it.
Go, do your strength check.
Wow.
Rolling good on the straight checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we know if it's load bearing.
So you hit the door, and what looks to be a stairs descending.
A cellar? This whole time?
And at this point, you notice that the monkey's not on the wall.
I don't care. I guarantee you I don't notice that, because all I have is this reddish glow of vision in the middle, and everything else gets blurry. Ah!
And I think we'll have a break here. So we've done a little bit up, and we'll have a break before going a little bit down, and we'll see where we end up. We'll take off this bird sound because we're out of the birds. I was so close to going, look, can we just move this really quickly so we can do this for the Halloween special? Because this really works well.
And it is the same thing that happened with the Call of Cthulhu. I saw.
Yeah.
And Flips is going slightly insane, but not as much as insane as Red is going.
But this is normal for Red. This is really kind of normal for Red. No, reading through this is like, wow, they actually thought this through really well. But those like triggers and things, they're actually keyed to specific people.
Oh.
Which is why only specific people were being targeted and being hearing things and things like that. Just a heads up, which is why Jane could jump on the bed, nothing happened. But when Jabbersnatch jumped on the bed, that's when things started happening. So they're actually keyed to personalities, which we've got, which makes it even more fun. So there's ones for all of you. But we'll take a break, and we will have, I don't think the conclusion, but a bit more exploration of Misgivings, the Foxglove Manor. So stick around.